contains far more of the past than I had imagined.
I've seen this farewell more than once in my dreams.
The previous life is just an inertia. To a newly born Vidyadhara. You know rationally that these are your memories, but it doesn't feel like you experienced them yourself. I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons, and close friends turn to enemies. You probably want to ask me if it was worth it.
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yuchue's battle this time. And the Yao Qing called her back for a patrol mission.
Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment. No matter, I'll drink her portion for her.
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait for Dunfeng?
As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the preceptors that he can't get away from. Let's not wait on him. Isn't this just water?
I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle, so I'll leave a jar of spring water from Thalassa's Crystal Palace. She said that wine only has flavor after a triumphant return.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing your expression after your first sip.
Any gift from a friend, whether it is water or wine, is rich in flavor all the same.
I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value. I see you still speak as if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough next to the ancient sea. I've convinced the preceptors. Vidyadhara, Cloud and Magi will join the battle on the front lines, and our armies will fight side by side. It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage, Jingyue.
Thank you for standing your ground against the dissenters, Dunfeng.
I never thought those preceptors would ever relent. After all of this, countless Vidyadhara. Countless Vidyadhara will lose their lives, with no chance at a molting rebirth. We all understand this. But the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny if we do not share in its joys and sorrows. We would only be bystanders to everyone else's suffering.
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. Come, raise your cups. This toast is not for bidding farewell to each other, but for honoring the soldiers who will not return, for honoring our companions.
apologies. My reckless plan must have put a lot of pressure on you.
Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was. Right?
Of course. But let's try not to be too reckless.
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? And you will also forever question yourself. Do you know how you will answer that question?
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Thank you, Dan Feng. Thank you, Jing Yuan. Oh, thank you, Jing Liu. And thank you, Bai Heng, wherever you've run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from spring water?
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon with masterful craftsmanship. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly felt like I was alive until I met all of you. Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. No, pretend I didn't say that.
It's over.
And you know exactly what happened, so... Can you understand it now? After... losing a dear friend with whom you've shared so much can never be considered a victory.
So you made a decision.
I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one who swore to bring Bai Heng back to life. And the one who brought everything past the point of no return. That was also me.
Do you have any regrets, Dan Feng?
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently. And if it had been Jing Liu, Jin Yuan, or even Ying Xing who died in battle, I'd still choose to do the same thing. Because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of how much are you willing?
Everything.
Your answer does not surprise me.
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now. So they will also be beacons for when I am lost, leading me to the future until my next reincarnation.
Then let me see how you'll carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
Show your courage. Watch this.
The destination that the destruction roads to.
As expected, someone's been waiting for us.
It's you.
They are here, a scion of permanence, and your old comrade in arms. Terravox, my old friend. Indulge yourself. Let this Memoria tide swallow everything.
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunham. This mountain dweller must not be underestimated. Geocles the Mountain Breaker. Earth's strongest rider. It's been a while.
Mountain Breaker? He's not Terravox?
I remember you, little fish, and your despicable master.
I didn't think you were still alive.
Death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers, thanks to Evernight's gift. I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch over my dear friend, the Earth demigod who was sacrificed to the flame chase plot in vain. Long Scion, you are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how strong your will is, it will eventually be swallowed by the Memoria tide. When that time comes, you and the powers you bear will serve. We will use the permanence to awaken the fallen giant dragon and give the earth an everlasting body.
I see. So you pretended to be Terravox in order to lead us here into a trap.
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox would be shared between us anyway.
They made the right choice for Amphorius's tomorrow.
But the tomorrow you speak of only ever had a place for humans. What, my old friend? I will once again start a fight.
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunham?
No. Mountain Breaker. Hero of the mountain dwellers, and for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the Astral Express and threatening the fate of the world. We've stood on the precipice countless times along this journey, forced to make difficult choices in the face of disaster. But this time, it's my turn to put some pressure on this world.
Lend Lengthen your strength. Expand your thinking.
Get them! Fiend or devil! I'll crush them all!
Can you find the answer? Lengthen your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Open sesame. Feel the sticky? Expand your thinking. Endless freedom. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. What a crow.
Someone you're outside! Fiend or devil! I'll crush them all!
Can you find the answer? Expand your thinking. Lengthen your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Open sesame.
Get them!
Expand your thinking. Endless freedom. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse me. Can you find the answer? Lengthen your strength. Expand your thinking.
Get them!
Feel sticky? Open sesame. Like that. Lengthen your strength. Expand your thinking. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Fiend or devil! I'll crush them all!
Can you find the answer? Open sesame. Endless freedom. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. What a crow. It's time to stop struggling, Geocles. Go to your death with dignity.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight? How was the Great Mountain Breaker reduced to this?
That's...
Leave it to me. I'll recount the Earth's heaviest past. And sever its deepest delusion.
Terravox. Is that you? Your body has become so frail.
Even mountain ranges grow old and eventually die.
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging through your veins, fast and strong.
I suppose you are the true Earth demigod.
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. The being who stands here now is just the former comrade of the Mountain Breaker. And the traitor who abandoned him.
Traitor.
Terravox was once a member of Geocles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled riders and their brave Dromuses. Terravox himself was the Dromus King, the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Georios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain, and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the Flame Chase Army's victory.
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to the changes amidst the rifts of the earth, and now they had to learn to survive in the crevices of the epics. Someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take the Titan's divine authority and sink into the cliffs, using my flesh and blood forged of stone to mend the land. But there was one betrayal I could never forget. The Mountain Breaker refused to believe that was my choice, even till his dying breath. Faced with having to surrender to the Imperator, he chose to die instead.
So this is why you decided to conspire with Evernight.
Time's strange visitor appeared before me. The great power from beyond the sky, called the Remembrance. It's incredible. Geocles was able to be reborn as a memo sprite. He mumbled about the times we fought side by side. Just like how all the lives this body carries speak to me. Evernight did not ask for much in return. She only wished for me to use the divine authority of Earth to hide her tracks.
Since you're being so candid, does this mean you've given up resisting?
Resistance. For a beast on the brink of death, what is the point of resistance?
I see. 1,000 years have passed. Then your mind has long since been shattered.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed. And now, my only wish is to rest with them. In the unchanging past. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze has already burned through Earth's protection, revealing the secrets underneath. The deepest depths in Amphorius, the great tomb where all the past is buried. The one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place. Before her arrival, no one knew of its existence.
In other words, that is the place where Evernight came into being.
And it is also where she is found.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this form. Was it worth it?
At least I still remember. As long as I never forget, they will live on.
Primitive and animalistic. I understand these instincts. Have you ever regretted anything?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. It is the sum of all the living things that stand on it. I have never regretted defending the creatures of this world.
Then, a final question. Terravox, after all of this, how much are you willing to sacrifice for the power of the Permanence?
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand my destiny. No matter how I struggle, the Earth will never be able to reach the stars. But my compatriots deserve to continue their struggle. At the end of my life, I want to make one last effort to give them a chance to move on to the future. Even if it is a future I am not able to witness.
I understand. Then, join me in rebelling against this unjust fate once more. Even if the world collapses, the Earth must remain unshaken. Give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the Permanence to bear the furnace of life for you.
Long Scion, are you willing to bring them all into the new world?
I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer your question from a different perspective. The Permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you entrust the Earth's living beings to me, they will live in symbiosis with the instincts in my blood. With this body as an ark, I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Amphorius' west wind, but a vast and boundless sea of stars.
A sea of stars.
It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side, not a prison made for remembrance.
In the veil of Avernight's memories, you've always been someone with reservations. I misjudged your resolve. I understand. This is the only choice. Behold, this core flame that burns in my chest. This core flame born from the earth. It is the red soil from which life sprouts, and the furnace of all living things. It tells me to commit one final act of treason. Entrust this heavy task to the trailblazers from beyond the sky. Let them tend to the wild terrain and safeguard the lands. And thus, bring the endless stream of life.
I promise you, Terragul.
When I hand over the divine authority, this place will fall to pieces. Are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
Of course.
And free what remains of my body. And let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty as a demigod. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion. I only hope that, after all this time, Father,
Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy, and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
my final rebellion.
Masih betulan. Wih.
I am Dan Hug, one who guards the trailblazer's way forward.
Dia siram lang. Bajunya
Fortunately, the worst did not come to pass. If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't weigh on your conscience. So what if that demigod had harbored ill intentions or vowed to fight to the death? Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved out the core flame with your own hands?
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, I'm glad it didn't come to that. Regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the Era Nova. This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a clear conscience.
Now that things are settled between us, it's time for you and I to say goodbye. Everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. Go and march toward your own permanence. As for how to tame it, I'll leave that to you.
Thank you. We can't go back to the past and make better choices, but at least we can do better in the future. A dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old, scarred skin. For the first time in my life, I feel at ease.
This burning core flame. Is this what the destruction feels like? The light is unexpectedly warm. It's just like the fleeting moments when one wakes from a dream.
Farewell, Don Fung. Now, it's time for me to set out once more.
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. The Terravons. This was probably the best possible ending. Behind that scar lies what they call the deepest depths. The rising steam tells me that Greyfly is in there. But right now, he's trapped in a bottomless whirlpool.
Is Evernight with him?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter it alone, I'd almost certainly get lost. Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead, and may not be able to pay attention to my surroundings.
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them, but layered cliffs blocked the water's current.
Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm of my hand.
Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just, without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that Memoria tide, much less save someone from it. The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight without end. Be careful. Wandering through time is no easy feat.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants. Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination to find him is even more unshakable than the earth itself. Ancient sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with this land. With heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass, I will find that one singular point. Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet, I will bring you home. Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphorius. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost. Entwined in the cycle of day and night, into the deepest depths of this world, adrift in the darkness that was before all else. When can I lead you out of this maze? No, I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right, let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will find our answers. Hey, Donghung, wake up.
Three of a kind. Two pair. Ace. Go. Upon the earth, I am you. Finally. I found you.
Long time no see. Did you...
While you were trapped, I experienced... Thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her this time. I understand. Her power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that it suddenly struck me. She and I had crossed paths once before. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body now. I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left M4 with that power called Oblivion.
Oblivion.
I know. But you still remember me and our companions, for now. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost? Are those Evernight's exact words? If I'm not mistaken, she intends to make you forget Amphorius, including the Chrysosaurs who have journeyed with us up till now. But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelence.
If I made that much of an impression on little Grey Fry, then I am naturally delighted. But I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
Nice to meet you. Or maybe I should ask, how have you been so—
Along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory, just as a pearl is cradled within its shell.
Miss Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never through the endless flow of time, I guarded the sea and with all my might. I apologize if that seemed...
She was just speaking metaphorically.
I understand that your mission is still unfinished.
The little butterfly fish is right. There is still a go forth, golden dragonfish. That go forth and elude.
I cannot thank you enough.
Of course.
The nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true new world. This place was once Nestia's altar. Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest secret?
Show your courage.
Is this a symbol in the shape of Amphorius? Where was it? Can you remember? Which Titan is this?
It's very similar, yet somewhat different.
That doesn't make sense. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing what it looks like from outer space? Unless the mural isn't a drawing of Amphorius, but rather someone saw the mural and shaped the world in its image. Could that someone be Xandar? No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb, or the secrets buried within it. He must be calculating something. But this time, with the Chrysosaurs giving us their full support, we've had the upper hand from the start. This forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Find and Strike merely opened the entrance, yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruction. Be careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphorius' final path. Remembrance. feels like we're plunging into an abyss. Are those distant structures all entombed data? The whirlpool of remembrance. Behind this mist must be ready.
March 7th is surely. Let's go. On the train.
This maze is full of memory loss.
Your voice sounds different from usual. I only hear a hint of curiosity. The rest is all fear. Beautiful memo keeper. I know exactly where that fear comes from. The Evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. They will swallow you whole with just a flick of my pinky finger. I am the Garden's enemy. I have never denied that fact.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of protecting people. At least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the Garden's rules? Maybe I still have a chance.
No. I don't think you do.
It's not very elegant to spy on someone's thoughts, you know? Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo keeper, the least you could do is answer some of my questions.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time and send a message to your companions?
And here I thought you were already watching my companions' every move.
I am. Earth stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox and are heading here as we speak.
Don't tell me that's part of your plan, too.
It's not. But I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know how to adapt to the circumstances. Just like right now. How I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird. Your longing for memories remains pure. Unlike those memo snatchers. Your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted by the Garden's dark side.
I'll take that as a compliment. But I still don't understand why you kidnapped me here.
Well, seeing is believing. So, why don't we take a stroll together? This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel, in the language of erudition. But I gave it a friendlier name. The Heart of Amphorius. The great tomb of the Nameless Titan.
The Nameless Titan.
You'll see with your own eyes just how important the remembrance has been in this world.
Percakapan ya.
And how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
Banyak yappingnya, capek aku.
You've been hiding here.
That's right. It's not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked.
The beginning?
Do you still remember how 3 paths?
There's Xandar. Iron Tomb.
That's right. To this day, there the Garden of Recollection was curious about that too. But there was always, and when March 7th's consciousness was seized.
Can I assume then that this hybrid?
That's correct.
But why?
Go see for yourself, little bird. This gate is really...
These are...
Didn't move at all, huh? A journey of 1,000 miles stopped.
Is she stuck?
Keep watching.
Warning. Object does not
What? Did I...
execute formatting protocol.
What's going...
Warning. Illegal operation. Warning.
Hey! Don't just activate like that!
Warning. 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 Operation authorized. Proto back.
Finally, it stopped! He's barely spent any time in Amphorius and he's already famous?
Sorry.
You.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm March 7th, and I'm that person...
Establishing communications.
Communications? How does this...
Channel established.
Whoa, wait. What? Encapsulate?
Encapsulation complete. Transmission destination.
Huh? What's going...
The memory stopped. So sudden.
She was already lying in the abyss of fate.
Mother?
Maybe that's just how the Titan calls all remembrance pathstriders.
So March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings of this... Why did it mention the Trailblazer? March 7th should have entered M4...
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Over the next 97 days, she... No, the two of us...
It must have been difficult and...
Yes. No one could see March 7th.
Then when did you...
On the day that March 7th tried so many things. In the end, she had only... Then I protected him and Don Hung.
And you've been hiding in the shadows.
A journey of 1,000 miles. Why don't we step into it together? And witness how, in a blank...
I thought Evernight would have done something to stop us. But it's been smooth sailing the whole way through. Are you ready? 3.
Warning. Object.
That means...
Warning.
Get ready.
Welcome back.
What?
I'll be...
It...
Like the first time I opened as a... Thankfully, Evernight didn't take them.
Operation authorized. Protocol name.
The seal's gone.
Sirene.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time.
Executing protocol. Formatting progress. 0.015%.
And it looks like it'll also...
Something's wrong. Could she?
Formatting progress.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started. As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's...
Formatting progress.
Where should I start this time? There. Shall we start with the meeting? The Helcolithist sage Midamos and the King's Speak
Formatting complete.
What? Did you hear that? This is obviously not the history we know. Cyrene should have died at the start of every... And that book she mentioned. That's very likely. Let's try copying what she did.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337. Access failed.
And that's it. There are 12 chapters, and as I've maybe the nameless recollection.
Ubris 504. Downloaded.
As expected, the data stream flew into the crystal in the middle. It's absorbing the memories in the book in this manner.
30 million departures. 30 million shatterings. And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate.
Uplotis 405. Downloaded.
So desolate. What exactly is it?
You must be very familiar with the story of time now. So why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
Udea 093. Downloaded. Scopeo 365. Downloaded. Branch number 1. Archiving. Object recurrence number
Kaya ini bang, good offer banget kok aja.
50337. Progress 13.131%.
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this.
Branch number 1. Archived. Encapsulating encryption.
This is a data terminal that has been. It might have looked like Cyrene. Right. That's a more direct way to think about it. No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book is a key. But Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. So where did she get this key? During her brief
Yeah. And the god behind Orin.
It's no secret that Oryx and Fuli are. We still don't know the role they play.
Encryption key and.
If my hypothesis holds. Be careful. Everknight's eyes are everywhere. Don't get too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us. What is this? It's hard to believe. So many countless...
Even this classical, why do Felicia end up looking like this after
Executing protocol. Formatting progress.
It's okay, I get it. It's just, I want to share a story with you. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete.
As I expected, the answer is the remembrance. An eon appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphorius, and the garden trying to infiltrate this world at all costs. I have reasons to suspect that Fooley's gaze once swept over this world before the scepter completely fell into destruction, and that Cyrene basked. Yes. Legend says that Fooley sits in meditation in the Anasra Pure. If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, and this mechanism was previous... It's that ceremony.
Now, I can say with certainty, time, and it will be a glance that spans time and...
The ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence. And at the end of that's how the memories of Amphorius transcended the... Fooley's blessing will not disappear.
I knew their gaze never left. As long as I record every page of Amphorius won't...
Cyrene encountered the Eon as to why she insisted. It might have been even though... Right. Based on the runes on the... There are 3 keys in total. I'll leave it to you.
You never say anything. It's like a little key that opened...
The path has appeared.
The Dromis King paid a heavy price for their betrayal in every life. But there was never regret in their deep roars. Then, the sky said,
Formatting progress.
looks like it's time to... Before I was even... I started to feel uneasy. Where did the very first ripples want these memories to be sent to?
Formatting progress. 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting. Never changing, like the fate of the flame chase in every cycle. If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Formatting progress. 96.024%. Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me? Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Thank you for listening to me all this time. So, shall we continue?
Format complete.
The endless cycle took its toll on her. Even Cyrene could not resist despair when faced with eternal stasis. Like Aslana, she started to wonder whether everything was futile. I thought it was an Eon at first, but the way she talked, it didn't sound like praying to a god at all. Maybe she's talking to her imagination, a hero within, but that wouldn't explain the process error. No matter who that listener is, Cyrene's storytelling is just a data stream for the Scepter. Maybe, she thought, as long as she kept tossing drift bottles into the distance, someone was bound to pick one up someday.
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Once again, Castor is offered her final embrace to death. And from then on, she started another lonesome watch. How wonderful would it be for someone to give her a real hug?
Kita harus memilih 13 itu ya.
Epi-Ikia
Say.
216 downloaded.
Devious cat.
The hand of Zagreus. Seems like we'll need it here. Maybe the room will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
Orexis 945 downloaded.
Oke. Mungkin nanti
Nidamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As
Access.
We were denied access. A fight is unavoidable.
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Strength. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Open sesame. Can you find the answer? Expand your thinking. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Open sesame. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Feel sticky? Can you find the answer? Open sesame. Lend me your strength. Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. What a crumb. To guard and defend. Crush them. Feel sticky? Expand your thinking.
Fiend or devil? Crush them all!
Can you find the answer? Open sesame.
Get them!
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Feel sticky? Open sesame.
Get them!
Expand your thinking. Troublesome.
Fiend or devil? Crush them all!
Can you find the answer? Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Open sesame. Feel sticky? Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. What a crumb.
Get them!
Like that, Can you find the answer? Expand your thinking. We shall take back what we lost.
Colemos 600. Eleos 252. Downloaded. Branch number 2. Archiving. Object recurrence number 3355037. Progress 31.313%.
Nice. Let
Branch number 2 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I've been wondering, could all the memory, but I can't think of I can only surmise.
Encryption key.
Let's keep observing. Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path. offload the encryption key.
What could be behind this door? Glittering for if I tell you all this, will I be able to finally...
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going. No memories appear this time. It's a huge band. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
In the end, the fish returns to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until the very last moment. Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. It's another cycle of new beginnings, and another familiar reunion. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny and find the way out of this maze. But I won't do that anymore now.
Formatting progress 73.998%. Process error. Analyzing. Formatting progress 75.012%. Process error. Analyzing.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue? I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Look at these memories I brought to you. It once existed, once sparkled under the sun. And now I can see through your eyes that they are still shining. Isn't that already enough? Now, I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation is painful to watch. Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame. I'm incredibly increasingly certain that her audience and companion isn't some figure at the deepest ruin in Amphorius. At the great tomb where the pasts of all worlds are buried. Who exactly is its master?
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond the sky.
Schema 720. Download.
World-bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Nikos 496.
Nikos.
Downloaded.
Romance in warm gold forged the
runes on her band. We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
Carlos 618. Downloaded. Aporia 432. Downloaded. Branch number 3. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
Ambil aja guys, rasanya jangan ambil, kita nggak pusing.
That's the last encryption.
Branch number 3. Archive. Encapsulating encryption key. Encryption key encapsulation complete.
It's time to go back and activate the system in the middle of the Great Tomb. I pray that you can dispel.
told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you for the 33,550,335th time. That way, it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress 23.815%. Process error. Analyzing.
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a ceremonial conclusion, ending every cycle's narration with a full stop. Then, there will be, before I knew it, it's now a saga, composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's our weak but endless prayer for tomorrow. There will come a day when someone turns over this nearly eternal page. And awakens all the dust-covered memories, so they can be recalled by the world in a more beautiful form.
Process error. Analyzing.
I'll read, and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom, then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden of memories. That way, when the Deliverer arrives, the first thing they'll see is an endless sea of flowers. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles.
All right. Let's not make things so gloomy. The very first Ripple cheered up her friend like this before she set off. It's a sentence full of blessings, so I want to say it to you as well. Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories, in the way I want.
No.
You will see the footprints I left behind in the ripples of past reverie. I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol named Lucium. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
lies behind this door. She gave everything to record all the...
Oh, si Rene.
That symbol at the end of the room.
It belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown
Ay, benar.
solitary god. Those who are lost remain lost, while those... What a touching scene.
You're not the one we want to reunite with, Evernight. But you'd better explain everything to us. This tomb and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Dan Hung. I've always been honest with the two of you. Before we talk about Amphorius's destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth? So you still take another moment to look around. What a good question that, because there's absolutely nothing here.
You mean?
Indeed. Fu Li planted a
Wow.
false hope in her heart. Make then, that poor girl walked into the great tomb over and over.
Why did they do?
Did you really think they would just save this crumb? Don't be naive, Memo Keeper. The Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find...
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? They did. Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted, that masterless path will be equally split. Do you understand now? Fu Li did not glance this way to save Amphorius.
Kamu kan
They
jadi saya
will drain
tradisi
this, but fortunately, I promised him that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world and form Palace Amphorius.
9 bro. Terlalu tragis
But
dan ironi.
the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless is to burn it with a raging fire
Terlalu banyak
until
tumpahan
nothing
darah.
remains.
You plan to
Belum
destroy
nanti
all the
habis lanjut.
memories Serene has ever recorded?
That's right. I'll setting fire to this much material will be enough to...
The freedom you speak of, if that would also include...
That's right. That's why I needed your help. That you have a beautiful Dharma.
Oh,
It fits me very much.
bagus ya buat itu.
So that's why you took me here. Your true form.
Swiss avatar is better.
Oh, ya syurin karena pet dia bukan ini. Remembrance.
The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side.
Kalau lu berapa?
Are my best choice.
Allow me to refuse.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie.
Marvel dan
I will head into
pikirin itu
reality
dirimu yang
and find
So, that
a genius's mirror trick and a protective those layers of security do make things.
but unfortunately,
Dari
those
banding
two
sama kita
moons
ambil
are
tempat
already until we
menyimpan
meet
lagi dan
again.
naik.
Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll see. Don't get caught up in your emotions,
Aduh,
my
kamu dah.
dear.
Pergi
The
bawahnya.
hero's journey in this world is its essence is nothing for your own sake, and for them. I hold the core flame of world-bearing.
If you honestly thought we would agree, that just proves you'd be...
Seems like I really can't get along with people like you. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow, some memories. What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite.
Kerak. Wah, belok blok ya. Emang itu yang bikin ini sih, yang goosebump itu. Oh, nggak bisa auto. Lawan bos dulu guys ya. Nah ini setnya kali 4 sih. Dong, kurang dong. Oh, untung aja. Buset. Maksudnya abis ini turunnya ini. Kita suruh dia aja, dia maju, dia masih, dia ini lagi, masih ya. Ini, oh si ternyata ngepanggil ya. Kalau kita healing aja. Bikin lagi. Nggak bisa. Kok kemarin kesana dia? Lanjut. Belabok masih nomor 1 ya. Emang itu yang back soundtracknya emang paling bagus. Bukan yang paling bagus, lebih remembering aja gitu. Di main itu. Ini dia yang nyerang ini. Hemat resonance. Kalau kita masukin ke dasar saja. Kok sih ini yang sekarang? Ya, mati dong. Isu dong. Kalau begini ceritanya. Kayaknya ada yang salah. Udah editing tanda ulang. Jangan pakai itu, pakai dan hang aja lah. Itu bisa masukin double dan hang. Tadi ya ice ini sama ini. Apa yang enak kita main pakai Cina? Saber ya, suka saber sih. Walaupun kita bakal ngelawan weakness ya. Sampai atau kita ini pakai 2 dan hang. Coba 2 dan hang. Seru sih 2 dan hang. 2 dan hang seru sih 2 dan hang. Coba kita cari 2 dan hang. Tapi dia build-nya gimana? Ada rekomendasi komposisi juga. Keren. Cuma cara tadi ngituin editing cepat. Coba kalau misalkan ini gitu ya. Terus ada cepatnya. Mati. Gitu, udah bisa di sana nih. Kenapa nggak pakai 2 dan hang aja lah? Tapi nanti ngisi stacknya lama ya. Nggak apa-apa, kita pakai 2 dan hang.
We've truly begun to understand each other.
Enggak bro, gua yang malah karakter chaos 13 pahlawan Titan itu gua cuman upul ini doang. Upul si 3B sama Astoris. Malah sebenarnya akun ini tuh kurang banget karakternya. Anjay. Kepencet deh. Ini. Nah, semua resource-nya aku ini habisin buat saber sama archer. Takutnya belum dibuild aja sih. Lebih cepet. Yuk. Aduh. Wih.
The strength
nambah sini aku belum. Oh, berarti nambah. Gila 200-an deh. Tambah lagi. Apa ini? Inilah. Buset, dipenggal. Ini gue seketik aja. Kok nggak sebagus Aven Durin deh? Oh, kalau nge-skill dia nambah satu tuh. Habisin, nanti dia ulti. Mana sok? Ada anak-anaknya lagi nggak? Pakai ini terus ulti. Nah, diserang lanjutan. Terus attack. Tinggal satu lagi. Oh, shieldnya penuh nih, baru nih habis. Jadi emang harus dimainin ya semuanya. Terus attack aja. Kita panggil si Sparkle nya. Kesini. Oh, Sparkle nggak naik. Karena defense masih banyak. Naik. Nice. Nah, ini gara-gara ini aja sih, mepet gara-gara dia awalnya darah tinggal dikit. Belum. Oke lagi. Gila DPS Purba udah. Ya, aku baca. Sama 3B buat patch ini. Hello Bob awal remembering banget sih. Apalagi pas lawan soundtrack Wildfire. Tapi yang paling lucu itu ini sih lawan Sunday Dominiscus atau siapa gitu. Itu ditabrak kereta nih. Lucu banget dah. Dia tabrak si Astral Express nih.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time to deal with some. The encryption key written by
Main 7 and Freebird nggak lo bro?
is already invalid.
Kalau main sabi sih, berteman
How
juga.
about we play a game?
Pakai tanya main game apa aja pak?
Don't worry, it won't take
Main
long.
7 Night.
It's a simple
Freebird nggak?
multi-choice question. A. I understand it's too difficult for you to now. Because on the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you.
Bang,
They
banyak kan
fought for
sangat
everything
besar.
you've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. On the other side, there's a simple button. The oblivion will burn away those who are to be sacrificed. Tell me,
Apa pilihanmu?
you're right. Is the number of people making that choice?
Waduh.
I've posed the same question to Don Hung. The answer doesn't matter. Now,
Wait!
Masih Rene.
Cyrene?
Another damsel in distress rescue?
still think you can do something? Little pink memos, what weapons do you have to stand against me? Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and stir up ripples of past What? We don't have time for endless chatter at crucial moments. Take the shot! Make sure you get the focus for no time to explain. Quick!
Krik.
Well done. Now leave the rest to us.
Oh, diubah lagi skenario-nya gitu ya. Lihat, aku nggak main. Aku main Genshin. Genshin juga ini masih banyak tunggakannya sih aku. Story ininya. Arkon story-nya seru sih, tapi lebih seru sekarang banyak fitur-fitur lagi. Terus aku pengen ya itulah nabung buat bergacha-gacha karakter yang lebih ini, karena aku udah ketinggalan sih. Kemarin aku cuma gacha Flinch. Jajadet aku sebenarnya seru Jajadet juga, cuman resource komputernya laptopnya pasti berat banget sih. Udah ada Genshin, ASR, terus ini Seven Night, Magic Crush.
With my home as the inspiration. Quite perceptive little memo sprite. So, tell me.
Oke. Sangka kalau diriku yang mantai seperti ini.
But at least when it comes to brains,
Sebentar.
I've still got the edge.
Ini
My brilliant plan. Bet you
kita
never saw it.
abadikan dulu ya momen ini. Ini serius ini ngomong gini nih, kalau adu otak sih masih aku yang unggul. Serius Mark 7 bilang kayak gitu. Diam doang. Padahal mau dikasih paham ini Evernight kayak Mark 7.
You mean in that split second when we switched bodies?
Ya dia berani kerennya ya.
You hid
Kamu
yourself
sendiri
within the
batin.
Titan's veil. Huh? You got, but my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone.
Hei, persahabatan ya di sini.
There's a promise for that.
Cuman tiap lagi 4 buat ke gacha doang, terakhir gacha senjata Furina. Sekarang Furina juga lagi rerun lagi. Sekarang bannernya ini si Never sama Furina lagi. Bagus itu kalau mau misalkan gacha Furina. Sebenarnya aku pengen gacha sama si weaponnya, cuman aku takut ini aja rugi banyak kalau weapon tuh. Tapi kemarin aku dapat senjata zombie sih, Red Off. Harusnya dapat. Nggak ada yang menang ya. Sebentar. Oh kalah deh, mau ngambil Mavuika kayaknya. Tapi aku lupa sih. Aku malah dapat senjata langit. Tapi dia belum jadi cepat selamat.
True, you really know him well. Miss Evernight, let's be real. My answer is that if March 7th were here, that would be a different story because there's no way for you to ignore. Fine. Lay it on me then. First, I want to thank you for protecting him.
Kamu kelewatan.
While there's still time, there is something that truly... How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your memories. Looks like you aren't so omnipotent. The answer is simple. I have been dozing in, so when he told Cyrene in this cycle about his interstellar trap, I may still be far from the So, you go ahead. Tell why, even through a camera lens. Same old topic. The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. Well, take a step back. Have you ever really thought about it? If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called imperator, maybe that...
Oh, terakhir Fontaine, berarti kamu lebih lama gak main ya? Aku emang terakhir tuh udah ini sih, masuk misi North Cray yang sama Ineva.
But the truth is,
kita yang sekelompok tamu tanpa nama.
Even with everyone calling him Deliverer, I believe that the meaning of Trailblaze is
Jura-jurain memahami bahwa bukan jadi kegandengan tuh. Berarti pet si Trailblazer emang seperti itu deh.
So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted
tongkat kuasa ini.
she could have, because, according to your logic, the lives of a few but that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either. A weakness.
Aku.
You've got such incredible powers. The sole motivation behind everything.
Senyum dia Evernight-nya.
You're...
Tidak sepolos itu, bro. Tidak sebodoh itu, nggak si Dongo itu.
I won't answer for
Aku
someone
kasih jawaban
else.
dulu. Buat diriku sendiri saja. Kayak
Here, hold this.
Tapi lucu nih buat kalau wallpaper. Kita screenshot dulu ya.
An empty
Jiwa yang
spirit. If you want to seriously think about its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my
Kalau HSR lu gimana, bro? HSR lu apakah
you were always sleeping.
udah selesai
Why don't I want
story ininya, kayak semacam story arc-nya?
The spirit.
Ini di Belobok ya, bagus cuy. Ini nih Belobok nih catatannya. Perjalanan Mark Seven.
Yep. That's
Namakan
what
memori.
memories are.
Karena nggak bisa menjadi diri Mark Seven itu selain Mark Seven itu sendiri.
You don't know where they are, and you don't know what you act are guaranteed to appear
Weh,
again.
bagus cuy. Apa HSR sekarang makin bagus, grafik segala macam. Kayak plot twist-nya itu sih melawan First Genius Society loh yang turun tangan. Membagi 9 vessel, 9 wadah ke semua penjuru galaksi gitu. Kita baru malah menghadapi salah satunya. Astral Express ke sini.
So, how was your...
It was very fun.
We
Iya,
should
kemarin
still be careful in the future.
kemarin. Kalau HSR konsisten mainnya itu pada akun B keren.
Come on,
Kecuali anu kali
We're here to
arbitration.
celebrate for him tonight.
Wah,
Don't be such a buzzkill.
susah banget sih
Don't listen to him.
yang lawan Xander itu.
Listen,
Tapi apa emoji aja nggak kelar. Gara-gara emang udah nggak relevan sih.
and you'll be just fine.
Karakternya ya namanya juga F2P sih.
Well,
Aku pengennya emang ada kepengenan buat apa ya? Cyber E6 gitu. Kayak Actor E6 juga.
you bet.
Makanya sekarang tuh lagi ngincer Cyber E6, ngumpulin buat baca Cyber. Tapi ya resikonya semua konten itu bakal susah ngikutin.
All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. I'll tidy up later and give you the grand tour. Oh, look at this. A Belabogian notebook. A special souvenir I asked Branya for. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals. But I only asked for this little notebook.
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper book. Your
Masih
life
pernah
is
ribet,
completely
pernah lawan juga.
different.
Kayaknya
Watching people record
Nah,
their
hadir.
lives with pen and paper, I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand.
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions, but
Don Hung, you truly embody both a fierce beast
gue
and a
sangat kayak tapi
delicate
dalam
prose.
kayak mau
Anyways, that's what I thought too.
betul.
A camera can only capture fleeting moments,
Sebenarnya
but stitching those moments into a story,
pet yang apa ya
you
istilahnya?
gotta use your own hands.
Pet yang kita gimana ya jelasin? Sebenarnya setiap manusia tuh punya pet-petnya masing-masing lah. Tergantung cara kita mengartikan kehidupan itu sendiri gitu. Dan hang dengan ininya, memori masa lalunya. dia nggak terima kalau dia keturunan Long. Terus Mark Sheffer mengabadikan momen yang begini dengan full.
This little notebook is a memento of our first trail anyways. The next stop is the legendary planet of festivities, Penacony.
Betul. ICR tuh paling gampang digapai sebenarnya buat beresin semua hal konten. Kalau apa ya, nyari-nyari primo juga atau nyari-nyari stellar jet nggak terlalu banyak makan waktu sih. Kalau Genshin kan harus nguli segala macam. Kesana kemari nyelesain puzzle-nya juga lumayan gitu dibandingkan ICR. Kalau misalnya dikasih kesempatan lo mau jadi pet apa bro? Kayak misalkan lo tim kayak misalnya Destruction gitu atau tim apa gitu.
I don't want to miss a single trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills.
Kalau misalnya jadi tim Nihility.
Back then,
Ya
I
itu
was
sebenarnya
only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. And after just 2 stops, too. Those 97 days alone had me on edge.
betul.
I honestly thought
Cepet bangun sih
it was
ICR
gonna
buat
be it
kerja.
for me. Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with those two.
By hiding in the camera.
So what? That's still trailblazing. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well, yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain, but I stuck with them all the way. Till where we are now. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I met new companions. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward.
Seru juga kalau kita misalkan jadi AFK doang mau. Enggak cuy, gue emoji 12-nya cuma bintang 1 atau bintang 2 gitu. Anaksa sih harusnya baca Anaksa biar cepet kelar. Wow, juga kita screenshot. Seru lore ini, Armorpheus ini. Verus ini kayak pertarungan deterministik Nose versus Xander ini sangat ya mind blowing sih. Gila, bayangin lo bikin spek atau bikin Tuhan gitu, bikin komputer yang super canggih yang bernamakan Nose untuk melengkapi untuk melengkapi pengulangan abadi 33 juta. Saya berulang penaklukan aku juga kok.
Looks like our trailblazer
Chris Skidaway. Orang Dylan Chris buff deterministik kan ngelawan itu untuk melengkapi kesempurnaan erudition, tapi kalau misalkan masih ada Nose, kita sebagai manusia itu udah semuanya udah ini sih istilahnya udah terlacak gitu loh, kayak apa ya istilahnya sejenius kita atau sekreatif kita bakal ketahuan sama Nose. Itu juga serem sih. Jadi semua kreativitas kita, semua apa yang kita buat itu di hadapan Nose ya udah semuanya udah masuk ke dalam skenario si Nose itu, karena dia pendekatannya deterministik kan. Sementara Xander nggak mau itu.
I still have my phone. Scared now?
Pemanjing lah dan panik lah, masa tidak. Ini enhance itemnya si alter ego sih.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal should mainly focus on documenting local customs.
Xander bikin PC melampaui spek PC Mangdu. Ya gitulah. Tapi Xander udah bikin PC yang dia pengen, tapi dia pengen menghancurkan PC dewanya gitu. Tapi ya gitu sih, dia itu sebenarnya juga konsep begini tuh di dunia nyata ya emang sebenarnya udah diatur gitu. Cuman ya apa ya, kemampuan manusia kan cuman baru segini doang gitu. Memahami dunia dan sesama itulah dan semua jenisnya gitu.
These shots are all pretty great.
Jadi tanpa nose tuh manusia bisa jadi anomali gitu. Misalkan kayak lu pengen jadi sesuatu di masa depan ya, biarkanlah itu mengalir dengan bebas gitu. Kalau misalnya ada nose kan lu udah tahu lu bakal jadi apa ke depannya. Semuanya udah terkalkulasi lah, istilah bahasa komputer. Udah terkalkulasi lu jadi apa di multiverse berapa aja, misalkan lu ada 9 di multiverse yang berbeda dan lu bakal jadi apa, itu ya kadang serem juga sih. Tapi ya gitulah. Makanya sangat mind blowing dan gameplay-nya sangat kuat dan dalam gitu. Seru sih. Apalagi nanti ada pertarungan 4 apa? Ada pertarungan 4 apa sih namanya? 4 AI itu? 4 AI. 4 Tuhan itu, 4 pet lah. Itu seru juga sih. Nanti ada Iron Tom itu segala macam. Semacam kayak bikin AI sih, ya. Cuman ya itu dia bikin AI nih, tapi dia apa ya? Pengetahuannya tuh udah hampir sempurna lah. Sempurna atau hampir sempurna ya Naus itu. Jadi bagi si Deherta sama Squirrelium itu ya mereka mendukung Naus ya, karena Naus itu mempermudah kerjaan mereka gitu-gitu. Ya meningkatkan kekuatan mereka. Sedangkan Xander kan pengennya ya memang ya Xander sebenarnya sedikit egois karena dia apa ya? Karena si Naus itu melampaui Xander gitu aja. Iya, 4 hewan yang bawa kiamat bukan iya. Jadi ada tadi kan udah dijelasin di episode sebelumnya tuh ada Destruction, terus Remembrance, ini Erudition, satu laginya apa ya lupa. Satu lagi Kafka pengen ngomong cuman nggak jadi nggak sih, kayak masih blank gitu, ada blank merah gitu. Oh Harmony, sorry. Destruction, Harmony, Remembrance. Oh Erudition nggak ya? Oh Eruditionnya bekerja sama Destruction ya. Yang Kafka ngomong itu. Ya itu makanya si siapa? Xander itu bekerja sama dengan Destruction ya, menghancurin si Naus. Tapi masalahnya kehancuran Naus tuh menghancurkan satu galaksi, itu yang bikin ditentang sama Deherta, sama The Akivili, Blazer gitu-gitu. Masalah dampak setelahnya gitu. Pasti kan ada apa ya? Ketidakseimbangan gitu, Aeon gitu.
Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over,
yang akhirnya Evernight mengerti ya.
You're pretty naive too. Always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn.
Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see.
Just hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied. Well, I've appealed to your emotions. Could you help us out here?
I'm here. Finally, my Miss Evernight. You've been so fixated on your target that you probably haven't even realized that a massive variable has emerged in Amphorius in this cycle.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for
aku mau ngisi dulu. Ngis sesuatu dulu.
There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final
deadline gitu ya.
So I will only offer the life of one.
Kita isi dulu ya.
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Aranova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphorius doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had wanted. Oh, Interesting. What does she want to do? Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Era Nova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze, and the 12 core flames will complete the final Era Nova through the purest form of destruction. A daring wager indeed. That ruthless Imperator. Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance was plotting in the shadows?
Cirebon.
No. You managed to fool everyone.
Oke.
There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution to prevent the Astral Express and the geniuses from betraying Amphorius after her downfall. But if you insist on doing this right now, then the cost...
Sebentar ya guys, kita harus ini isi dulu nih. Penting soalnya.
Most will undoubtedly face the worst possible outcome. My friend, Dan Heng, and March 7th will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the destruction.
Oh, udah nggak ada, berarti sebentar. Bukan. Atau di akun satu lagi.
Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first. I won't be afraid. Even if my inner world is nothing but an Evernight.
Jangan di auto dulu, kita nanti ketinggalan ceritanya. Sebentar ya.
That's because my journey's destination lies among
Kayaknya sih si Evernight tobat sih.
I believe what lies ahead will be bright enough to illuminate my past.
Kayak di sini berarti ya. Amin. Udah nggak ada lagi URL-nya. Ntar ya, kita cari dulu deh. Apakah ini cari dulu? Oke, itu udah benar sih. Oke, ini. Bolehlah kita masukin ini ke sini. Oh ya udahlah. Ya. Bagikan. Nah, oke, satu laginya. Tuh. Cari dulu. Coba foto ulang aja ya. Oke, thank you. Green tea. Evan, thank you for supporting me, bro. Ini semangat gawe, bre. Ini udah. Oh, tanggungan. Oh, ini. Mana cam scanner management cam scanner. Oke. Ini hapus-hapusin. Oh gitu bisa ya. Info mana sih? Aku tidak menemukannya. Sebentar. Tiba-tiba ye. Evaluasi apa ya? Evaluasi apa ya? Mendadak dangdut. Oh ini nih. Sudah. Terus kita ke dulu tuh. Ini ke sini. Set ke sini. Lihat aja. Let's go. Kirim ke sini. Oke, saatnya kita lanjut.
Thank you for your coddling. But please trust me.
Gawe dulu.
Both my past and that
Gawe
obsessive
bisa.
oblivion will help me
Lain
become
to,
even
mana lain to?
stronger than him and Dan Hung. I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle in your journey. Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we? So, when we bid farewell to our division and become one, our memories will only grow more beautiful.
Many thanks, Mr. Sunday. Are they in this memory zone? Yes, but we can't let our guard down. Let's go find them. I'll always protect. It's unusually quiet here.
Ini kita ini dulu lah. Sekarat semua. Nggak ada lagi. Kita nggak bakal fight juga sih.
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
Three of a kind.
Two pair.
Ace.
Ace?
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
No.
Welcome home, March.
I'm back.
No.
Finally, I can talk to you all at last.
Sama
How can I possibly hold back my tears at a time like this?
You protected us, March.
I had so many ideas for our reunion. I was gonna sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking, tap you both on the shoulder, and then flick you each on the head. And shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?"
Oh, Alicia cuy.
You too? If this keeps up, I won't be able to stop crying. Aw. I'm just so happy.
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together and head towards our next destination.
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th. When you bid farewell, have you thought about the version of yourself you want to see in the mirror? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided on your next destination. So, let me exercise oblivion one last time and wipe the name Pure Child of Anasrava from your mind.
Siapa lagi anak gue?
I am an obsession whose purpose it is to protect you. The only memories I have are yours. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of, the Garden of Recollection is your enemy. The Path of Remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. And I will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. As always, oblivion shall keep watch over your past, veiled in the hush of the Evernight, silent and serene.
Oh? The chronocognitive anchor readings? They actually pulled it off. Not too shabby at all. They got the first genius. Then they put the garden in its place. This chapter in trailblazing history may not be the last of its kind, but it's certainly the first of its kind.
We couldn't have made it this far without the wholehearted support of the two geniuses.
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell.
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Aeronova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter, nothing more. As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly, you'll have to deal with them as they come.
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's preparations coming along?
Oh, give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first. The worst case scenario would be them having already dismantled all the fortresses in Screwy's collection while he was away.
I've heard Mr. Screwlum's fleet includes planet-class mechs.
Buset, entah mana yang akan digerakkan. Banyak banget berarti
Oleander.
robot-robotiknya.
Which one will answer the call, I wonder?
You sure know your stuff. I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some face.
The memory of this decisive battle is bound to be absolutely magnificent, isn't it? Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. I also have some news to share. The Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they're willing to offer what modest support they can in the campaign.
The Alliance? Not just the Luofu? This is...
Whether this news is good or bad...
What do you mean?
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses that Emphorius' causality has vanished from them. This means the instant in Noosa's calculation.
Japan.
As the Theoros, the night has faded away, and what I have created, I will
Confident, aren't you? But from where when the Deliverer and his companions fully uncover the secret, that is the moment your scheme...
Lord Anexagorus, I have granted. How unfortunate that you'll never admit your own mistakes. Analysis complete. Before I erase you completely, allow me to reveal the truth to you. If only the demi-urge...
If it never existed.
Isn't that... Let me give you a sage from the grove once conducted an remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull. But it was completely hollow inside. It had reserved a space for a brain it never possessed. The experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell would perish once the stimulation ceased. Unfortunately, he was wrong. Driven by instincts, the chimera's body seized the sage's head.
So that's it. I was stuck in a flawed line of thinking.
You've got it. I knew you'd understand. The 13th Titan never existed. But the scepter must believe that the Titan exists. I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called Demiurge was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning. This is the only way to make Iron Tomb complete. Yes, Iron Tomb is a headless giant. And to become whole,
Iron Tomb
instinct will drive it to seize another head. Noose. The erudition.
Your Titan. I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself.
I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tomb will connect your body in the... I hear it. The tolling of the Doomsday Bell. After 13. As for why I buried the Demiurge in a corner, I simply forgot. Your laughter is but a helpless sigh.
Helpless? What a joke. You merely created a false god. But Amphorius has long since written deicide into its fate. The final Era Nova is at hand. Why don't you wait and see? The Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Noospore, the See you in the next life, Sage. If there's then, in the name of genius.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone. But this time, it will be epic with endless cycles.
The extrapolations of the erudition, the Korf, and the Trailblaze.
Not only that, we'll also care. It wouldn't be an exaggeration.
This Feinen would have long been consumed by the core flames if he hadn't chiseled his companion. The heroes never yielded and never fell during Amphorius's
I know you're watching, aren't you? The original Philia. Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 men. But that doesn't matter anymore, right? I will make the same choice as you, because that's just who I am, and I will always have my charm. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. But even if everything fades away with the wind, there's one feeling that will remain. Love will always exist. Let's write an ending, unlike any before. Behold, O gods! Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Emphorius!
Woi,
I do not call
woi,
in this world. They fused burning golden ichor. Will destiny remember their names?
Atribios.
Gonna be way too many names to remember. 30 million times 1,000? Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are more of us, together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom
Satu. Masuk. Yang kedua, dari Dra.
The world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make that though the Imperator's figure may seem rather small.
Looks like this will be a feast that never
Vigilance. Ketiga. Vigilance. Vigilance. Vigilance.
May the fish never leave the ocean, and may the days ahead shine like pearls.
May the gentle sky watch over all beings. There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone's shared hopes.
That's it.
Reason or defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal. Just make use of what I leave behind.
May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Their defiance may be bitter. Romance shall never perish.
In the name of the son of Gorgo, warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end, but to march forward in its light.
Even though death shall eventually separate us, let every embrace we share be without regret.
Why are you guys all so serious? Fine. Then I'll wish for there always to be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and for everything in this
Super.
mortal realm to be attainable through trickery.
Mayday. Castoris. Terrafox. Evernight.
Earth shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn? Then let time watch over the past and guide us to the future.
Just like the
Why
tree
not?
place.
It isn't like you to be this serious.
Why not?
Parker. Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world-bearing? Or do you already know the answer in your heart? That's right. Just keep moving forward. In your own way. Bring a true dawn to Emphorians.
14 ya.
Then, in the name of world bearing. And now, Let us all embark on this stand with me and become.
Yuk.
Turn over this nearly eternal page.
Let the trailblaze rush ending on my
Oh, si Rainier versi dewasa.
In the legend's ending, the world was pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaya, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. There shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. Anaxagoras of reasons has enough knowledge to refute the world and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return, mighty most the lance of fury. Pierce the enemy's king with Kremnos' heroic souls. Set her at rest, Cyphera the coin of whimsy. Command the frozen fate to once again flow. And that hand of shadow Castorus, the master of the river of souls. She has been granted the right to embrace and warm new life, now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will see the veil of Evernight visiting before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth. And the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless heroes. To embark on the grand mission of deliverance. I have witnessed the distant past, where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity known as the Chrysos heirs have restored the gods' core flames and once more upheld the world. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the flame, only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
Buset, gila grafiknya ya. Bener bro, render gigi banget.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Gila, versi dewasa. Bersambung.
When the heart changes, so does the world it sees.
Oke sih, mungkin gitu aja. Udah nggak ada story lanjutan lagi. Nanti ya tunggu aja updatean terbarunya. Jadi thank you yang sudah nonton, guys. Paling aku bakal explore terus gacha buat Saber sebentar lagi dapat C2. Bye guys.